Students in Metro Nashville Public Schools are making gains like never before. For the past 4 years, the district has seen a steady rise in achievement scores in English, math, social studies, and science. Their high school graduation rates are also going up. What's more, they have smaller achievement gaps among subgroups than other Tennessee districts. How are they doing it? Ask them and they'll tell you. They're doing it with data.
The use of data is institutionalized in Nashville schools, and we have seen an evolution of how it's used and the results of that. I've been in Nashville for 4 years. We have seen a steady rise in our scores. I think that is a direct result of understanding our data, knowing what instructional practices to put in place, and holding those tough conversations with people when the data is not showing and trending in the right way.
Across the district, educators are making time to talk about data with each other, with support staff, with after-school partners, most important, with parents and students.
So when we have our cluster support teams, it's a time for all of our administrators, counselors, teachers, cluster support team, our family resource team to come together and really look at our data for our students.
And so what happens is, by everybody bringing a different piece to the table, we put those pieces together and we get a better picture of what's going on with the child.
One of our best practices with students and their data is to have them come in and sit with their teachers, and we just have an open dialogue, open conversation around what's going on, what's happening, how can we better support you. So that allows the students to not be intimidated by the data conversation or being in a collaborative setting with their teachers. It's a culture that we've really tried to establish with students, that we want to hear from you, not just the data.
It's nice for them to be able to understand what standards they're lacking in and what areas we need to correct, instead of just, I failed Unit 1. So they actually know where their weaknesses are.
And it's not just teachers talking with students about their data. Administrators are getting in on the action too.
If I think it's important, they're going to think it's important. Plus, it gives me a way to talk to them on a one-on-one basis, get to know them a little bit better, especially my 5th graders, because they're the newest students to the school. So it builds a relationship.
For students, I think it's, again, an aha moment that we have this data at our disposal and that we truly care about how they're performing and are interested in what it takes to get them to the next level.
It lets them know that we know and that we are working together. It's not just the teachers working with the students, but it's all of us in the school. It's the administration, it's the counselors, it's the coaches. All of us are doing this together.
Parents are also getting more involved, participating in data chats with teachers to learn where their child can improve and how they can help at home.
I think it's so important to talk to parents about their students' data because they need to be informed. They want to be informed, and sometimes they just don't know. And so when we share information like data with parents, then they feel more empowered to help their children learn.
And so they're here to partner. When our students leave us at the end of the day, we want them to be going into an environment where parents can really plug in and help support the work that's taking place at school.
Metro Nashville knows that after-school programs also lend critical support to the work in schools. By engaging them in conversations about student data, after-school providers are able to be true partners in student success.
Instead of them just guessing or using some general curriculum from each grade level, I'm able to give them the formative assessment results from the students in their program so they can tailor their tutoring program to the individual student needs.
And at the end of the day, it's being more student-centered. What is it that our students need from us in order for them to hit their goals and their targets for the future?